Hello, my name is Mackenzie Parrish-Civil, and I will be presenting on environmental ethics. I chose question 2 from Peter Singer. Develop an objection to Singer's argument against animal testing. First, explain the argument. What is Singer's conclusion and how does he support that conclusion? Second, develop an objection of your own against one of Singer's premises. Demonstrate your philosophical skill. Key terms. A sentient being is a being that has feelings and interests. Speciesism is prejudice or bias that our species is the best over all other sentient beings. Principle of sentient interests. Sentient beings should be placed at the center of moral concerns. Hedonism. Moral value and disvalue are based solely on sentience. Singer's argument against animal testing. Sentience is the boundary of moral concern. Animals have interests and feelings and are sentient. Principle of equal consideration of interests, which is a moral principle that states one should include both needs of humans and animals, but must be equal in meeting the different types of needs for both. He also argues that the mainly human benefits gained from animal testing rarely outweigh the costs of the suffering and cruelty endured by the animals tested on. In most cases, humans have a duty not to experiment on animals due to the lack of morality and amount of cruelty it presents. Thesis. I agree with Singer that we have a duty to not do animal testing, but I disagree with his views using the principle of equal consideration based on hedonism. If we only focus on sentient beings as the center for moral concerns, then the ecosystem is lost and the plants start to die. So his view is too narrow. The sentient being must be a co-concern along with the non-sentient vegetations that those animals affect. Singer's view creates a divide between sentient and non-sentient beings where the non-sentient beings get no consideration at all. There needs to be some type of moral co-consideration. Impacts of this distorted point of view are that many of the effects of global warming come from this. The loss of forests and natural habitats and destructions of non-sentient beings is now damaging all sentient beings. Humans tend to dominate animals, but we do not know what they are saying, so using them for tests is the same as using a human infant to do these tests on. This also presents issues with invasive species becoming a center of moral concern, even though they may be damaging to the non-sentient beings that others need to survive. By not considering the non-sentient beings from the start, Singer is failing to see how the environment is the only reason sentience has flourished. More moral consideration for systems as a whole could have saved a lot of damage to our one and only Earth.